Yo, what is going on everyone? Guiding Light here back with another skate video, and in this one I want to show you guys all of the cosmetics which are currently in the game. Now there are cosmetics being added every single day through the item shop, and I'm not going to really be talking too much about these items. I just want to talk about all of the ones that you can actually unlock for free, and I'm also going to explain how it is or where it is you can get each of these items. So to get started guys, you will need rip chips in order to get items within the game. As you can see, anytime you open up your menu, you're going to have rip score here, and you're going to get rip score every single time that you complete an activity around the map. You'll also get more rip score for doing activities with friends or just in co-op in general. You can also get more rip chips from doing the dailies and weekly challenges, and I'm sure they're going to add more ways to get them in the future. Keep in mind the game has only been out for about a week. Now I'm going to show you guys all of the different cosmetics within the game. We're going to start out with the cards. You can edit your card, at your picture, your title, and your banner, and you'll get more of these from the product boxes. You'll also unlock a few of these from just simply leveling up the towns too. You notice how there's 3 towns right now. Each time you rank up one of these, you're going to get rewards for this as well. You'll also unlock new fast travel points too. So every time you level up, you're going to get access to more areas basically too, on top of the rip chips that you'll get and all the cosmetic unlocks. So as we scroll through here, if there's something you like or you want to try to unlock, if you look in the bottom left here, it says the item name, and then it also shows you guys how you can unlock them. Now, a few items that I have are from being a skate founder from the collector's edition, and then also again from just completing the quests as well. So as you can see here, there's all of the banners as well. A lot of them are kind of similar to one another and are sort of just variations of some of the other ones. Now, I did say I wasn't going to get too much into the item shop, but I had a bunch of people asking me how it is you can unlock some of these costumes. So very quickly, I'll show you guys. There's the Meatman suit, which you can get from the season collector's edition. And then there's also the capture suit as well, which is from the deluxe pack. So there's some in the item shop right now. The only one I want to talk about is the Grim Reaper, because this one is actually kind of decent. I was thinking about actually getting it at first, but we'll have to see. I haven't really spent any of my points yet. But if you did want to get complete costumes, just to explain how it works, this is how you will get them. But there are also outfits as well, which are different from the costumes. The outfits, some of them are free, and I'll show you guys most of them that can be unlocked. So other than those small items, everything else is completely unlockable for free. So if we get into the gestures now, we have these emotes, and there's actually sounds built into some of these emotes as well. So you'll notice that some of these emotes, they have sounds in them, and as you do them, there's going to be certain things that sounds that play. So that's something to think about when actually trying to get some of these emotes. But we'll go through some of the rest of them. Now, the cool thing about these emotes too is that you can actually use them while skating and while doing tricks. So believe it or not, some of these emotes might actually have some in-game effects because you get different gravity and different momentum as you're spinning around with some of these tricks active. Now, obviously, you can't do all of the tricks while skating because some of them involve like sitting down or pulling out your skateboard, so you won't be able to do certain tricks. But I'll show you guys what I mean here in just a second once we get through the rest of the emotes. But as you're skating, you can pop the emotes, and it's actually pretty cool because you can do it while in the air, while doing tricks and stuff. So if you're ever going for a crazy clip, you could actually be popping these emotes. And the thing is, if you're ever doing a front flip or something, like for example with this third eye emote, if you're doing a front flip and all your arms are up in the air like that, it actually does make you flip around faster. So in the future, there actually could potentially be emotes that actually are worth getting, but we'll have to wait and see. Now we're going to get into the board customizations, and I'm just going to very quickly take my stickers off so that you can actually see them. But I'll show you guys how you can unlock a few of these. So 2 of these did come in the deluxe pack. That was the Meatman one. Then this electric deck, this is a free one that's only available on PlayStation. So if you ever want to get this, it's actually in the PlayStation Store. And then finally, we had the Skate Insider deck, which I honestly didn't even realize I had until I was making this video. But as you can see, there's a few more really cool boards that you can unlock for free. Most of the rest of them will be free. And you can see this one, for example, is from Market Mile. So they're just a lot of them will come from just leveling up the areas and also from the product boxes as well. And I'll get into more about how you can utilize the product boxes in a little bit once we get further into the video. But I want to show you guys all of the different unlocks that you can get here. Now, it would be cool if you could change the color of the grip pattern, but maybe they'll add it in the future. But as you can see here, there's a bunch of different boards you can get, different colored boards, and you almost endless customization options really when you think about all the combinations you can do. Then you go into the trucks. Again, one of the trucks came from the deluxe pack and another one from that free PlayStation Plus pack if you want to try and grab those. Now, if we get into the editor, there's actually items in here which you will unlock as cosmetics, but what a lot of people don't realize is that if you press square, you can customize these objects. So some of these items, if you see they have a plus on them, are basically like different layers. You can actually customize these ramps. And for example, this one is actually pretty crazy because you can make it so tall, it makes it so easy to land off of really tall buildings and things like that. So as you level up, you're going to be able to get these cosmetics as well, which are essentially our build items that you can then add on. Now, this is a big deal in my opinion, or at least for me, because I really want to be able to create my own map. So in the future, when more of the map customization options come out, you may actually need some of these if you want to make, have all the options to actually customize the maps. But we'll have to see how that works in the future. But if we go through all the objects, you'll notice there's a lot of different options, a lot of different ways you can tweak some of these. And then when you get into the last section here for props, there's actually some pretty crazy items you can go and spawn in. And I'm not even really too sure why it is they added some of them. So we'll go through a few more of these items really quickly, and then we'll get into all the different clothes you can unlock. So there's shirts, pants, hats, glasses right now. And as of right now, it's confirmed that they're going to be adding tattoos as well. But who's to say that they won't add more layers like watches, or who really knows? There's so many things that they could add, like backpacks as well, maybe even wristbands or sweatbands. We really have no idea how many things they really are going to go and add. But for now, let's go and take a look at everything that they have added. So if we go into headwear here, there's a mask that counts as a headwear item, which is pretty cool. You get this from Market Mile, and I'll show you guys exactly how to unlock it here in just a second. But we'll go through, and there's a few more hats that we have here. Then we'll get into the glasses and as well as the socks too. Um, so it would be nice if you could just simply unlock one hat and then change the color of it, but I guess they want to make it so you have to unlock each individual color, which I guess does add a little bit to the game, but it would just been nice. So as you can see here, there's also socks. We're going to change it into shorts real quick. So at first, you won't really get any crazy socks, but there's some pretty cool ones you eventually can unlock. And again, just keep in mind these are all for free as well, and there may be more that they add to the item shop. So if we get into the shirts, again, you're going to start out with a lot of these, so maybe you've seen some of them, but there's a lot of them you probably haven't. The only ones that you can't get are the ones that say skate. Also, this varsity jacket came from the collector's edition as well. So these skate tees are only part of the collector's pack. But as you can see here, we're going to go through and there's a lot more that you can unlock. Actually, again, like endless customization options. It would be cool if you could just unlock with the one sweater and then have multiple options to go and change the colors. But again, they just want to make it so that there's more items in the game. So these were all starter items now at this point, but we'll get into the pants now. As you can see, there's skirts too for if you want to make a female character. And then there's also leggings too. But we'll continue through, and there's actually a few more items here. Now, just like the how you can customize the build options, that's what I was saying. It'd be cool if they had different layers to these clothes where you could customize that too. There's also the shoes here. These come from these Vans collectors ones. These came from the collector's pack, but the rest of them were all free. So for example here, these are all free shoes. Now we'll get into the outfits. This was another item that was really sought after. So you can see here, there's some of the outfits that don't count as costumes. So you can still put a helmet on or a hat and glasses, but they will not come out of the boxes. So as you can see here, if you want to unlock any of these items, we take a look at these boxes. Anytime that you guys get those rip chips that I was talking about at the beginning of the video, you're going to come down here to product boxes. And if you press square on each and every box, it will tell you exactly which item comes out of which box. Now, unfortunately, it's a random pull once you go into each box. But if there's certain items you want, you can stockpile a bunch of your points up, your rip chips, and you can wait until you have like 2,000, which it sounds like a lot, but it literally only takes maybe like 30 minutes to make 2,000 points. And then you can go and you can dump all of them into one pack or one category. So for example, if you just want to get the Skull Trooper set, which is very sought after right now, you can just put your points into these boxes, and if you press square, it'll tell you exactly what items come out of it. So I'm going to go through the rest of the items here so you guys can see the rest of every single cosmetic which is available to unlock right now. There's also the build boxes. So if you guys are a type of person that just wants to unlock items to build with, there's these DIY boxes that are only going to have build items in them as well. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what your favorite cosmetic item is in the game right now, and I will catch you in the next one.